having a baby today just couldn't be more different from, say, 30, 35 years ago, where women were expected to kind of go into hospital, have the baby was kind of kept in a nursery, and they came out 10 days later or a week or so later with the baby and kind of never talked about that experience again. Nowadays, we live our lives so much more socially with the emergence of kind of social media. We know what everyone's doing when they get a new job, when they get engaged, when they get married. We see all of that. And when we start thinking about our social network, what it really is our massive support network. And at no point in anyone's life will you need as much support as when you're going to be going into having a baby. So it made total sense for me when I was having a baby to have as many people there, the maximum amount I could have with me during that experience, with me and my husband, to kind of just to support us. So we decided to have both my mum and my dad were with me during my early labour. Just my husband and I went in for the actual labour, but my parents were right there, came right in as soon as the baby was born. I really needed that extra help in the delivery room because there's so much going on, and nowadays your husband is so much more involved. And they're very emotionally involved, and they help out so much more that they also need extra support with them as well. And then I wanted it to be, my best friends and my sister have been with me through every single big thing I've ever done in my whole life, whether it's kind of first day at secondary school, first day at your job, getting engaged, getting married, and it made real sense to me that I needed those people with me as I was about to have a baby for the first time. So I had my 4 best friends and my sister also waiting for me to come in straight away, as soon as they could. And, it was 3 boys who were my best friends and 1 girl and my sister. And, everyone just got to be a part of it straight away and come in and meet the baby. And that made a massive difference to me because it meant that I felt so supported right from the outset. I didn't feel that I didn't have any help. I didn't have anyone that I could just pick up the phone to. They were all there straight away, and they kind of came in, and I looked like absolute hell. I just had a baby. I was not doing my best. They saw me at my absolutely most vulnerable state. But even just little things like they held the baby so I could kind of close my eyes and just kind of relax for a little bit. And I cried in front of them. They saw me at my lowest ebb, but they were there to kind of really cheer me up and keep me going, and bonded with my baby straight away, so that in those early few weeks when I needed an extra pair of hands, they were kind of right there with me. And it made such a difference, I think, and I really encourage it. I think that as much as we can think about people as our support network and getting as many people around you to go through the difficult times, and there are difficult times, even our scans these days are really, really, really frightening. We hear so much more about what's going on before we go into the actual labour process. And so when my sister came to have a baby, at her scan, she had my mum and dad, me and my husband, and even our kids, and obviously, of course, her and her husband. And we all went to the scan, and it was such a celebration. We made a real day of it, and we all got to see the baby, and we felt so bonded. And she was kind of like, I was like, what if something's wrong? Wouldn't you feel kind of awkward that we're all there? And she's like, that's when I need you the absolute most. And I had the other side of the experience, which was getting to be her birth partner. So I got to be with her during her labour with her husband, and it was amazing. And I was kind of, nervous, of course, it's my sister. But what I realised was, her and her husband were so emotionally involved and were so obviously living this moment. This is the birth of their baby. And what I was able to do as a sister was just kind of make sure that all her wishes were kind of granted. I was basically just there going, she wants an epidural. On repeat, and I knew even just her hearing that was going to help her get through it. She didn't get an epidural. She did an amazing job, but had to have the natural delivery, which is fantastic. And afterwards I felt so proud that I'd been with my sister through what's such a huge journey. Having done it myself, I could offer the real kind of, I was saying what I would have wanted to hear, and it was just such a happy occasion. And now I've got two beautiful nieces who, you know, I've been with and I love dearly, and I was there the minute they were born just to do the practical things. They could sit as a family and just coo over the baby, and I could do the running around and getting them cups of tea and getting her baby's layette all ready and everything. So I really believe that entourages are so fantastic, and we should really embrace it and have as many people as you feel you want there, just even in the wings waiting to come in if you need them. I'm really interested to know what everyone else thinks, and all the channel mums are chatting about this today. So please like and share with women who are about to have babies so they can have a think about it, and comment below. Thanks so much for watching.